It is the Tuesday before the RDS starts, and I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of Hall 1, a walkthrough of the main hall. So I'm going to go in here, take a right, and just show you all of the stands. So here we have Nova Whisk. Up here on the right we have Child Vision, Equine Assisted Activities, and now we're going to go down the right hand side of the main hall, so we have the RDS stand itself. Over here we have, seems to be definitely a dog brand. Then we have Premier Insurance. Next up, this is one of my favorites, right? L&J Chocolates, main hall, take a right, go down inside. These chocolates are the most delicious chocolates you're ever going to try in your life. You have to come, say hello to Mary, and try some of her chocolates. Then over here we have Harley and Marley. Then over here, miniature toys, possibly. Then if you need your hair done, this is the place to come to. Now look at this stand. This has got to win stand of the show. Look at this. It is absolutely huge. I was just chatting to the folks here earlier. Really, really nice. And this stand is just the most impressive stand I've ever seen at the horse show. Now, if you need dog food, that's the place to go to. Cameras, that's the place to go to. Here is a monoshield equine, something veterinary. Then one of my favorite stands, they have all of the funny sayings on cute hoodies and different things. Then here at the corner, these guys did a roaring trade last year in jewellery. They're back again. And then here there is Paper Bear, pop-up cards, lots of very friendly people. Hello Fresh, if you need a bit of grub. Beside them is acupuncture, and then metal dressing. Actually, they were opposite me last year. And then here is something to do with a maze brushes. And then we have skincare. And then down here, we're going to keep going. Unfortunately, I think Crafty Ponies aren't here because I haven't seen them, which is a pity. And then here, this is Sandstorm, and they have all these really cute doggy things here. And this is the actual Sandstorm. Is that what they're called? Yeah, look. Sandstorms. They have a huge stand here at the back. Absolutely massive. Look at this. Really nice stuff here now, I have to say. And then we're going to go up the side. So this is where I was last year. However, I'm not here this year. This has been taken over by a massive horse rug brand. I'll show you them when I'm coming down on the other side. And so here we have our flexi lockers. You need a locker. This is horse care. There you go, horse care. They're the jewelry boys again. Nice clothes in there. And then we have lotions and potions. And then here seems to be, actually I don't know what it is, cubes. Somewhere between cubes and clothing. Right, what's this? Travel counsellors, that's probably telling us we need to go on more holidays. Now this is the really cool stand, a logo equestrian. And then coming up here, Castle Leslie has a stand. Equine Products Ireland, seem to be supplement related. Here seems to be clothing. Gallagher Consulting. If anyone needs consulting, come over to me. I'll just tell you to buy another horse. There's Botanica. They're all set up here. And not too sure who they are. So now we're back up to the top of the hall. Alamod. They have some nice jackets in there, don't they? Clothing. So we're back up at the main top of the main hall. Here are the main doors that you're going to come in. McGee, always usually here right at the front. They're set up. They have the RDS information. Coming down the side, so there is McGee. Beside them is someone who doesn't have their name up. That's all right. The One. They could be hairbands. I'm not too sure. We'll keep going. Cycle Against Suicide. Then we have the Athena Herd Foundation. At the other side, The Secret of Happy, inspired by riders, designed in Ireland. Actually, I don't know. Horse Mad store. They're a tack shop, are they? I should know. And then we have Coldstream. So horse rider clothing by the looks of it. And then down the middle, the really fancy boots. Do you remember this place? It's about 3 miles long. That is very, very fancy boots. That's quite cool. They're always here, aren't they? And then we have glass equine. I think these are equine supplements. We're going to continue down. I'm now going down the main walkway down the middle of the hall. So this is where I was last year, which is now Ferdia Equine. So there's a horse there at the front, and there's t-shirts and horse rugs and all sorts. And then down at the back there's some bags, and then we're down in the corner. So we've got TRI here down in the corner. They've got quite a big stand actually this year. Who are these people? The label clothing there. And here is Kennedy Equity Products. So here is TRI. Absolutely massive place as usual in there. And we're going to go up here the side aisle. So this is about 3/4 of the way to the left in the main hall. So we've Dapple Equestrian. So they have some very nice things in here too. Lots of horsey things, no horse clothing. And then look, da-da, guess who it is? Your favorite Irish author. It's my stand, so all the books are covered. You'll be able to see them tomorrow. My pull-ups are up, my posters are up. Do you want to see my posters? Here, you see those? And I'll show you the ones down the other end. So I'm actually quite organized. Everything is set up, all the books are out. Pull-ups are up, posters are up. There's some more posters, and you can get a tube of 7 posters, 7 different posters for 20 quid at the horse show. Only the horse show, actually. Across from me is Equitex Limited. So we're heading back up the hall towards the main door. These guys, I think this is the Edinburgh Clothing Company. They always have really nice things here. A little bit of a dangerous place to go. Would recommend. Hardcore are here. So heading back up to the top, we have baskets. Here is cosmetics. Here is kind of an advertisement thing. Right, we'll scoot around. And here is Chagas, if you need any tips on farming. Horse Source. What the name of God is that? Don't know. Anyway, the Irish Field. Oh, and then over here to this corner. So this is the top of the main hall if you go in and take a left. So here we have Justina Linte, and then the Connemara Pony Breeder Society. There's no better pony than a Connemara pony. I know I'm biased, but you know, even still, horse and pony, pony and horse and rider magazines. So these guys, I meet them at Dublin every year. They usually come over on the ferry from England, like today. I think last year they got delayed and came in like midnight or something. So they will be here later on today, probably into the early hours, setting up their stand. God love them. And so here we've really cute, look at those. Do you have any young little equestrians or little mini farmers? Mary of Inworth, the most adorable kids clothing. Small little spot here, actually really pretty. Custom made insoles when you get tired, because you walked around the RDS 500 times. Equiair, a massive stand here, and absolutely beautifully presented. So very well worth coming over to have a look. And then this is Jodzi, legwear specialists. Anyway, Jodhpurs. Oh, look at their floor. I love their floor. Pink squares. What's not to like? TRI seem to have expanded. Were they here last year on the side? I don't know, but I tell you what, they're here this year. So this is the side. This is not the back. You see down there? Oh no. Can you see? See that corner there where it says TRI? That's their normal place. But here at the side, they have expanded. Look. This is the back corner of the main hall. And the riding hats look absolutely fabulous there, I have to say. Very well presented. So you can see here, kind of chaos, but it's all good. And here, final stand, back left of the hall, we have Le Mieux, which is French for the best, which is very cute, particularly when you have a head collar that says the best on it. So they have tons of, they have numbness. What else do they do? They have those things you put in your horse's head, brushes, brushing boots. They have jackets.
Well, I'm happy with my sticker.
There are a lovely team of helpers there, making sure we all go to the right place. They have socks. Tons of stuff. So that's it. That is the walkthrough of Hall 1. I am here in the main hall, in Hall 1.